It's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul-searching now. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground, and they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken in at the 22. And running with power here. So we've come upon halftime, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They run with Perry, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Walker. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun. Walker. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Alton Robinson in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Kenny sliding out of the pocket. Got a man open. It's KJ Hill. And he's got this down to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Steps away to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The free safety, Trey Boston, there to knock it away. Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad. So then we'll find out if they can actually play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Kenny. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
To number 32. Touchdown, Seattle.
Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket. And when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. floats one there, incomplete.
Good on the fake extra.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
The Panthers take over.
You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Tackled.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Walker, Thomas the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Now Walker under pressure, and down he goes. Jonathan Bullard able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Penny, a 1st down carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. It's their quarterback. 32 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. His pass caught at the 4. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Walker, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and now it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Walker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, 73 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Let's go. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Yeah, he's got it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers now set to take over offensively. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Here's Walker throwing after the interception. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again. Walker toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. Gets through and now an opening. Still going. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And this offense is running away with this one. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the set?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be now a hit and a loose football. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll bring it back all the way. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds. On the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
The extra point now coming from Myers. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Reeves. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here's Smith to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 20.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. To throw is Walker. To throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw. Here's Michael Palardy now. He's been terrific so far. Here comes Reed. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Hill the intended receiver once again, but now it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Kenny, they'll roll him out right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And down to the 20. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Seahawks. 43 yards.
There's certainly a lot of quality receivers on this team, so he's no lock to make this squad. But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch that comes his way, and mix in some of the big-time ones like the one we just saw.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Touchdown, Seattle.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun. Walker looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This will be caught at about the 5. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it down. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Alton Robinson, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, Walker. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Walker, and he'll get nothing out of that one. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Now Walker throwing on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 30 yards. Back to throw. Kenny being chased out left, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's got it. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually...
Pressure comes and down he goes.
J.J. Walker is sacked.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete.
Intended
Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Third down and 17.
Walker throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jonathan Bullard in there to make the sack on what will be the final